Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and Season 3 is now live for Modern Warfare 2. Before I decided to jump into the game, I figured I should check out the patch notes, then it dawned on me, most of you probably haven't seen the patch notes either, so let's just go ahead and check them out together here for this video. So, I'll put a link to the official blog post down there in the description. The entire point of the season is Valeria versus Alejandro. If you boot up the game, you'll see the actually pretty good cinematic of Valeria escaping, then Alejandro going after her. Yeah, so there you go. So, brand new season just started. Rico Chet is apparently being worked on. And the first thing you see, the Black Cell $30 Battle Pass. Fucking disgusting. Let's get that out of here. Just scroll right on past all that nonsense. Let's see some stuff that's actually worth looking at. Events. All right, Trophy Hunt. I'm actually pretty excited for this. So Trophy Hunt is going to begin on Friday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific. And how this is going to work, they've already talked about it, is basically when you're playing multiplayer or Battle Royale or even DMZ, which is now pay to win, if you caught my previous video, then people you kill are going to drop these trophies. Then when you finish the match, you take those trophies to the events tab and you can use them to purchase weapon blueprints, vehicle skins, battle pass token tier skips, and those who redeem enough items will also unlock some exclusive operator skins for their effort. So honestly, that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Like, I've wanted events in the COD franchise, especially events that are free and that you can just do things in the event and earn content in the game. I was singing the praises of the Path of the Ronin challenges. Apparently, we're going to be getting more of those with Season 3 Reloaded, and now we have Trophy Hunt, which begins in a couple of days. So that's actually pretty fantastic. Pretty excited for that event. I'm wondering what the blueprints and the skins are going to be. Regardless, I mean, it's free stuff to earn by playing the game. Pretty happy about that. Prestige mode's been updated, if you can even call it that. We're going to go from level 450 up to 650. Woo, it doesn't really matter. And now, if you didn't unlock the Hemlock, the Broadside, or the dual katana weapons, then you can now get them via challenges. For the Hemlock, 50 long shots with rifles. Ugh, horrible challenge. Broadside, one-shot kills with shotguns. That's like one game a shipment. That's not too bad. Then 100 kills with melee weapons to get those. So, yeah, the shotgun's going to be easy to get if you don't have it already, but these two may take a little bit of time, but you can still earn them, which is cool. Then new camo challenges for the new weapons that came to the game. Of course, we have the Intervention here as a sniper rifle. And then we have this weapon right here. What's it called? The Cronin Squall. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, it's a battle rifle, therefore it's going to be pretty powerful. One tap to the head, if I had to imagine. But this is the big thing here. I heard about this. I want to check it out for myself. So weapon balancing. They changed a bunch of different aspects of the game when it comes to weapon balance, as well as perk balance. I saw a video earlier where they showed that basically the Battle Hardened perk actually protects you against flashbangs now, which is fantastic. But assault rifles, the Hemlock got nerfed. All damage ranges, and then lower torso damage has been reduced. I think that was pretty needed. I mean, I didn't use the Hemlock a whole bunch, but when I did, that gun was like stupid good. M13 got buffed, it looks like. Headshot damage slightly reduced, but they increased the lower torso damage, the mid-range damage, and the upper torso. Actually, no, upper torso damage got reduced. So headshots and upper torso got reduced, but lower to mid got increased. Does that make the gun better? I really don't know. The STB got increased pretty much around the board, except for mid-range damage, it looks like. If I recall correctly, that was like one of the first meta weapons of Modern Warfare 2, and then they decided to nerf it into the ground, and then no one used it anymore, so now they're trying to make it better. The TAC-56 headshot damage decreased. I have noticed that they appear to be trying to nerf the super meta weapons. Like the TAC-56 is very meta, the Vaznes is very meta. We'll see if they change that. FTAC Recon, they increased its movement speed, its semi-automatic leg damage, its semi-auto minimum armor damage for Warzone, then semi-auto upper torso damage. Yeah, so the FTAC Recon got buffed, the Lockman got more movement speed, the SO14 got more movement speed, the TAC-V looks like it got its move. Okay, so they're trying to make battle rifles a little bit better, because even though they're really good, as someone who like finally got Orion camo, like doing the challenges with TAC rifles was easy. They're like a one hit to the head, 2-shot kill at like any range pretty much, it feels like. They're like really good, and now they're making them even better because people probably aren't using them. I really don't know. LMGs, headshot damage reduced on the rail, but they're increasing the semi-automatic damage of it. Okay, cool. Close to mid-range damage on the RPK, whatever. The Tempest Torrent got nerfed. Oh no. I remember I unlocked that gun. That was like the new gun that came out last season, and it was insanely good. I remember my first match of it, I'm like, wow, this thing is like way too good. And yeah, so they nerfed that. Submachine guns. Submachine gun hip spread accuracy has been increased. Okay, trying to make SMGs better up close. The BASP has faster aim movement speed. All damage ranges increased. That could be good. I already like the BASP. The Lockman submachine gun. This doesn't make sense. So they reduced its headshot damage, but they increased its burst fire leg damage and its burst fire torso damage. But burst fire time between shots decreased, so therefore they basically made the Lockman, the MP5, better at burst fire? Like, who asked for that? Like, there's gotta be like one person at Infinity Ward that whenever they use the MP5, they're like, I like the burst fire MP5. And they decided to make it better? I don't know. The MX9 Sprintifier, oh, there it is, the Vaznev, headshot damage decrease, same as Attack 56. Hopefully, I mean, that's gonna artificially, like, make the time to kill a little bit better, depending on which end you're on, but basically, the Vaznev and Attack 56 are going to be killing a little bit slower because the headshot damage has been decreased, I would imagine. And then a whole bunch of headshot damage decreased for the Vel. Yeah, the MP7 was getting pretty nutty. Now, here are going to be a bunch of attachments. Honestly, I don't feel like reading through a bunch of this, but I did read on Twitter that what they're trying to do with a lot of the attachments is reduce the penalty that you have with a lot of them. Like, for example, right? Like, if you wanted to put, like, extended mag on your gun, it just slowed you down all the shit to the point where extended mag was basically never really worth it. What they're doing with a lot of these attachments, like ADS speed penalty reduced on heavy barrels, the muzzle velocity penalty on light barrels has been reduced, you know, short barrels, ADS speed benefit increased. They're trying to speed the game up a little bit, which actually sounds pretty good. Like right here, magazines. Large magazines on LMGs, handling and movement penalties reduced. On the Cast-Off 545, the 60 round mag, handling penalty reduced. The AK-47, the 7.62, handling penalty reduced on the 40 round mag. The 50 round mag on the MP5, handling penalty reduced. Yeah, so they're trying to make basically stop punishing you, stop just like beating you to death by making it so you just move slower than mud every time you try to use any kind of attachment on your weapon, which I think is good because it got to the point where on most weapons in Modern Warfare 2, I only run like 3 attachments. I'll put like a red dot on, I'll put the aim down sight speed laser, and then I might put that one foregrip on that reduces your idle sway and has no downsides to it. Like those are like the 3 attachments I use on everything because I'm so tired of every attachment I put on making the gun worse in one way or another. Small magazines, movement speed increased, sprint to fire speed increased. Okay, the Fennec 45. This is actually pretty good. The double tap mod. Wait, are these all just for the double tap mod? And the single tap mod? Because if so, I don't care. I mean, if they made the gun itself better, that'd be cool. But it looks like this is only for a single tap on the STB and then double tap on the Fennec as an attachment. So we're just going to scroll on past there. General, Pro Tuning no longer removed all attachments when altering a Pro Tune blueprint. Cool. You have some stuff there for Bomb Squad and Warzone. You have damage feedback, visual feedback adjusted to increase visibility when taking damage. That would be good. I mean, less smoke, less red screen, less everything. Death effects now visible when killing AI. Oh boy. People like this. The diving fire delay has been reduced and the sliding speed has been slightly increased. I think a lot of people are going to like that. Field upgrades, added thermal vision to the tactical camera for night map modes. Okay, I mean, there's one night map and you're adjusting the camera as a result. Like, who asked for like a nighttime night vision map? I'm really not sure. I'll have to wait and see. I haven't played the map yet, but we're gonna have to wait and see how the map actually plays. If you guys have played it, put your thoughts down there in the comments. Looks like a number of these are going to be Warzone only. Gas grenades can no longer detonate enemy explosives. Oh, here we go. The flash effect duration has been reduced. So it has been reduced. It will still completely blind you or make you feel like your monitor turned off if you have the inverted flash feature turned on. But when you're running the battle hardened perk, which is kind of like the tactical mask equivalent here in Modern Warfare 2, it actually does make it so you barely get flashed really at all. Like, it's almost not even noticeable, which is fantastic. I've been running that perk since the beta, even though it does nothing up until this point, and now they made it so the perk actually does something against flashes, so lo and behold, I'm actually going to be able to see. That sounds pretty fantastic. The Semtex now kills down players when stuck. Kill streaks. Players watching a kill cam after getting killed by a cruise missile will no longer be looking downwards when they respawn. I have actually noticed that happen a couple of times. Reduce the range of screen shakes for precision airstrike explosions. Juggernaut will now be able to see the tablet screen when planting or defusing a bomb. Okay, that's a really niche thing, but I mean, I'm sure it was an issue. And then apparently they're working on the UI. We've got some global bug fixes and stuff like that. I would really like to see, we're going to control F this. We're going to see, all right, we got search, the search on there. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay, cool. So if you guys don't know, search and destroy is actually so annoying when you play with your friends. I'll throw some footage on here. So when you die and you want to spectate your friends, because they have not figured out how kill cams work, apparently, in the 20 years the franchise has been out, again, they fixed what isn't broken. you basically just see a big black screen when you first die, and every time you want to like switch between a person, like you're playing with your friends, you want to spectate someone else, it takes about 15 seconds to actually swap over to your teammate. It makes spectating and search and destroy pretty much useless, and it just honestly makes the game mode a lot less fun because you can't even tell what's happening. Like you die, you see the kill feed lighten up, you're like, oh boy, I wish I could see what's happening, but you know, of course they just can't figure that stuff out. Yeah, definitely pretty frustrating. We have some ranked play updates here where you get different rewards for ranked play. It took a little bit, but now ranked play is actually active for Season 3. And, oh yeah, Gunfight is now active, as well as Cranked and things like that. So there you go. Honestly, the patch notes look pretty good. I mean, they definitely are trying to speed up the game. They're reducing a lot of the penalties that attachments give you. They rebalanced a couple of weapons that were overperforming or underperforming. And then now we have the 2 new multiplayer maps. We have Gunfight and then Face Off, I believe, which is going to be 3v3. Like, Respawn mode is going to be coming to the Gunfight maps in Season 3 Reloaded. Yeah, so overall, in terms of the patch notes here, looking pretty good. I'd love to hear what you guys think down there in the comments. I wanted to read through these before I played the game and actually got a proper feel for the game, and I figured maybe some of you guys would want to see some of this as well. So there you guys have it, and stay tuned for more videos where I actually do play the game. I'm going to jump in, I'm going to try out the new map, try out the new modes and things like that, and expect a full, like, Season 3 review to come out here in the next couple of days. But for right now, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.